and there's only one article to look at. I already looked at this. Does that make sense? Hang on. Hi friends. You know what I'm gonna say. It's a new dawn, it's a new day. We're live with the spirit of the young heart. Today is Monday, March 13th, and I'm gonna be using the Pomodoro method for real this time. I have 2 classes tomorrow. The pediatric feeding portion of my course has started, and there's only one article to look at, so I should be able to do that and make some good notes and formulate some questions that I might have. And communication disorders, empathy to preschool. So anyway, I'm gonna stick with my work-life balance, boundaries within myself type deal, and we're only doing an hour. I've got 2 classes to study for, so I'm gonna do 30 minutes each, which should be pretty good. I don't quite know how I'm gonna set up the Pomodoro just yet, like timing wise. It's gonna be a good time, and I actually do feel like a renewed excitement for studying. I think it has something to do with Michelle on YouTube, and she just recently passed her praxis. Yay, good for her. And I think it's actually helping me have a renewed like vigor for studying and for the job that I want and where I want to work. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking. We're gonna get studying. Pomodoro is running. I've got a little more than a minute and a half. I actually went through that article really quickly, and I do have some questions, which is great because I'm gonna have something to talk about. Talking about like pediatric feeding disorders, and one of the things that can influence negatively PFD is grazing. I thought that was really interesting because I've seen a lot of pediatricians actually recommend that when you have picky eaters who won't like just sit, or they're distracted, or they're fidgety, that you just kind of put like finger foods out, or foods that they can't eat, that don't need to be heated up or aren't affected by time and temperature. Just kind of put foods out for them to graze on. So that's interesting. How do you support a family when they're getting 2 different opinions, both from experts? The plot thickens. I finished my Pomodoro early. That article was really interesting. It's really just a overview of pediatric feeding. It's a good place for us to start. So for now, I'm gonna take the rest of my little breaky break that I got here. I'm not gonna get started on this yet. Yeah, I'm gonna take the rest of my little breaky break and get ready to go through this. I don't think there's very many pages to this. Let me see. Yeah, there's not. Not at all. Oh, I already looked at this. Maybe this is what it's meant to be. Maybe we're supposed to be looking at something else. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on in this class. Hi again. I don't remember when I went through all this stuff, but I went through the stuff for this week and next week. You know, I'm a little mad. I'm a little mad at myself, and I'll tell you why. I was so excited after I did that whole thing about work-life balance. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get so much done, and I'm gonna get it done with boundaries, and I'm going to be pleased and happy with what I get done, whatever I get done, however much I get done, because it will all eventually get done, right? I guess I did this when I didn't have very good boundaries. I knew I was a little bit ahead, but I didn't know how much ahead I was. In this class specifically is what I'm talking about. It was really quick. It wasn't even an hour, I don't think. This is a good thing. Why am I being so like not quite irritated, but prickly? I'm a little prickly. Why am I being so prickly about this? It's a good thing. I guess that's it. Did you like the new view? Did you like it? Did you like having the little timer thing so you can kind of see what I'm doing. I can't show you the textbook, and I'm pretty sure it's not allowed for me to show you the PowerPoints that I'm working on, so you didn't see that part. I mean, that one article, you can't read it anyway, so even if it is behind a paywall, you can't really read it. Did you like it? Was it okay? Was it interesting? Was it different? So yeah, that's it. My camera battery is dying. Let's wrap this up for today. I'll see you Wednesday. Hi. It is, God, what day is it? It's Wednesday, March 15th. Usually at this time on Wednesday, I would be working on language disorders in adults. However, I have a couple lectures to watch for pediatric feeding. So I actually did my little prep for class for my Thursday class. Does that make sense? Hang on. So my Thursday class, I usually prep for on Wednesday, but I did it last night so that I can use today, Wednesday, to look at the lecture. Without further ado, let's get started. I'm actually really excited. That wasn't like sarcastic. I'm actually really excited for this. So I normally don't do any kind of schoolwork on Thursdays. However, I'm about to do it today because I need to watch these lectures so I can do the group project with my partner. But y'all want to know something funny? I was just gonna like dive right into the study, but y'all want to know something funny? So the other day, I was studying, doing some schoolwork, and you know my toddler's usually taking a nap. So you know she's 2, right? So she like just recently figured out that she knows how to open doors, right? I'm studying, you know, last time I looked at her, she was laying down. I look up because all I hear is doo, 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 doo. This kid freaking went Lightning McQueen and just sped past the office, got to the living room. I was like, Mama, where are you? And I got up and I was like, girl, go to bed. And she was like, I'm not sleepy. I put her back in there, and it's funny now. It's hilarious now. But before, when I was in it, I thought somebody was in my house. Okay, just hang on a minute. Listen. Nothing. That is exactly how it sounds usually, right? Quiet. I thought somebody was in my house. Like, my heart dropped. It was too much. Anyway, I just thought y'all would think it's funny. So anyway, today we are going to go through more pediatric feeding lectures because we need all these lectures to do the project, and the project is a big fat part of our grade. That's it. We're gonna do some pediatric feeding today. I do have a paper to write for pediatric feeding. It's a very short paper. It's 2 or 3 pages, not a big deal. But I'm not doing that today. I have done quite enough. I'm done for today. I feel great. Okay, bye.